I want to take a pause just for a second while we still have some of the WIXY staff here. Lisa Jordan, Mark Flanagan, I think our WIXY Pixies, Barb and Abby are out there, of course, Rock and Ray King. 10 years ago, July 19th of 2014, I came to WIXY just kind of open-minded and wanting to find out what this internet station was all about. Basically a tribute station to my beloved WIXY that I grew up with, and of course, I went to the WIXY School of Broadcasting, so I had a chance to see what went on in 3940 Euclid Avenue firsthand. And I, from a very young age, wanted to be a DJ, and had two occasions that I actually got to stand inside that broadcast studio there at Euclid Avenue. But my dreams were crushed when WIXY went away in July of 1976, and well, commercial broadcasting just wasn't in my future. There were other things that I focused my career on over the years, and it wasn't until the late 80s that I started doing some mobile DJ work and, weddings and parties and all of that, school dances, and did that for 15 plus years. And then in 2012, I found this stream, and just, what was put together at that time was kind of a little rough around the edges, but they did the job, and it really intrigued me. And it brought me here in July of 2014, and 10 years later, here I stand. And I got to tell you, what a ride it's been. What a wonderful experience for me, this kid from Cleveland, kind of a nobody, to be able to take over this Friday night show and do it for the last 10 years, and be able to do it for you, the listeners. It's amazing to me how next year we will be celebrating the 60th anniversary of WIXY1260 going on the air in Cleveland back on that December 12th of 1965. December 12th, 2025, 60 years later, is actually a Friday night. So I think we're going to be planning a little birthday party or anniversary party. But anyway, I just want to take a moment. I want to thank Gary G1. He's the brainstorm behind all of this. He's the guy that makes us sound so good and keeps us on the air. Of course, TJ, the DJ, the guy that I sat in with that first Saturday. He's our webmaster and does all the fine stuff for our Facebook page and everything that you see on the website. Of course, Eric Rath, our sound guy, he's the guy that checks the wires at all of our remotes, and keeps us sounding good and all that fun stuff. Eddie. But I gotta tell you, the staff that we have here, we are all volunteers. Nobody gets paid a dime to do this. We all do it for the love and the passion of keeping the spirit of WIXY1260 alive and well in 2024. But I gotta tell you, what a great group of people we have. Dave Ryder, Mac G, Scooter, one of my fellow Friday guys, of course, Jimmy K, Mark Flanagan, the old tie-dye guy, Kevin O'Neill, what a true pro. We've got the voice, Don Woods, who's recently returned back to us, Lisa Jordan, Keith Gearing, of course, Rock and Ray King. I got more to talk about him in a moment. Michelle Lee, Victor Tango, a couple of newbies, and of course our Viceroy Vintage Vinyl, Ray T. But Rock and Ray King, he and I have become pretty close over the last 10 years or so. He does, so much for us, both videography, a historian for the station as well as myself, and a lot of the production work, the things that you hear, the little sound bites, the sound clips, the jingles that were put together. He did special for me just a couple of days ago for this show. So thank you, Ray. I really, really appreciate it. From the bottom of my heart, really, I'm kind of getting emotional here, but it's been a fun ride. But most of all, I got to thank you, the listeners. I mentioned and alluded to it earlier. Some of you listeners out there, I've kind of become friends with. We've done so many remote events. Our clubhouse years, the things that we're doing with Red Circle, all of the car shows, the IX Center. The things that get us out in front of the crowds. I mean, literally probably thousands of people that I've had the opportunity to be in front of. And some of you I've gotten to know when we communicate, through emails or Facebook Messenger or, on Facebook, whatever the case may be. The bands from the 60 Summer Happening, I've got to know a lot of the band members. And it's just great opportunities and great folks. People that I probably never would have had the chance to meet over the years. So again, thank you, the listeners. You're the reason why we are here, why we have the passion to do what we do. Whatever it is that brings you to WIXY1260 Online, whether it's the music, whether it's a particular DJ, we thank you. We all have our own presentation. We all have our own way of how we do our shows. If we all did it the same, it would probably be pretty boring. So, we're all quite a cast of characters. Everybody has their own, little niche and so forth, and it's worked. It's successful. So hopefully we will just continue on. Lastly, I'd like to thank my family and friends. Very supportive, of course, my beautiful wife, Bev. My WIXY widow, as I like to call her, Friday nights, giving up her Friday nights so I can be here. But she tunes in every week, and, I really appreciate it. And, of course, the rest of the family. So, again, thank you for these great 10 years. Hopefully we continue on. Thank you so much. Tony Z, WIXY1260 Online.